and welcome to this round 3 Women's Super-Liga clash between the Phoenix Futsal Club in the purple and the Hawks, who traditionally wear black and white in the fluoro yellow. The highlighter yellow, as Luke Ross says. For the Phoenix, we'll go through the lineup. Asta Mulu, the number 3. Catalina Aud, the number 4. Chloe McGlynn back into the side, the number 9. Eugenie Niemba, the number 8. Heben Mikhail, the number 6. Joanna Andazzo, the number 7. Lindsay Thompson, looks like she's in between the sticks, the number 5. Maya Styles, the number 2. And S.J. Byrne, the number 1. For the Northern Hawks, Ruby Cohen, the number 3. Carla Edwards in goal, number 21. Jade Paul, the number 8. Coral Buxy, the number 10. Kayla McCulloch, MVP nominee from last season, wearing number 4. Emma Ilias, number 11. And Jasmine Baston, the number 2. As we're off to a quick start here. Phoenix corner, Niemba. She can look for McGlynn up the line, and does. McGlynn shoots, and it's a good shot. It's turned into goal by Emma Elias. I think it'll go down as an own goal, but it was all Chloe McGlynn. Good ball to the back post, and when you put it in the danger area, you never know where it'll end up. Is Jade Paul on the near side, shakes her head. Hawks have it all to do here. Less than a minute in. As Paul gets it, looks through the middle. Niemba, one-on-one with McCulloch. And it's a loose pass out for a Hawks side ball.
Yeah, it's been a fast start here by the Phoenix. I'd say that the Hawks are definitely tipped to win this game. But they won't panic. It's 1-0 and they've got pretty much the whole game to play. So I think, yeah, Hawks won't be under any pressure. And especially with Phoenix missing Manon Gabon, who was unreal in goals last week for them in a losing effort. I think Phoenix might struggle once Hawks start to get a few chances. As we say that, Hawks almost, well, borderline score an own goal. Coral Buxy, I believe, giving that one away. But it's a quick throw by Carla Edwards. Emma Yilas plays McCulloch. McCulloch cuts in. McGlynn defends well. As Phoenix going for a counter of themselves. That's just a loose touch, unfortunately. So Kayla McCulloch's going to restart play here. I'd say she's going to give it simply back to Jade Paul. Jade Paul here. Gives it to Coral Buxy. To McCulloch. Tries to go through the middle, intercepted. Oh, it was another good chance by Phoenix Niemba, who was good last week. A strong attacking player. Here she is again. Winning well. Chloe McGlynn here. Plays it through the middle. Ooh, nice little turn there by Mulu. And McCulloch does well defensively. Tries to play a nice ball. Just a bit ahead of her teammate. Coral Buxy pressing hard there. Chloe McGlynn not too worried. Mulu goes through 2. So we've got a 3-on-2 here. Randazzo gives it away. McCulloch defends well. Jade Paul. Wide to Buxy. Gives it to Yilas. That's a great ball. It's a great first touch. Takes on one. Emma Yilas. That's a good save by the standing keeper here. I think, is that Lindsay Thomas? Oh, Lindsay Thompson, sorry, my bad. Does well. Yilas tries to go through the middle. McGlynn reads it well. Randazzo here, one-on-one. That's a good ball. Mulu, it's a good first touch. Carla Edwards mops it up though. Gives it here to Emma Yilas. Yilas goes forward. It's just played just behind Buxy. Couldn't do much with that one, unfortunately, as McGlynn's going to restart play here. So Phoenix will be happy with this start. Leading 1-0 against Hawks, who, for my mind, are the best women's team. Oh, possibly actually the Western Devils. But a very strong team, the Northern Hawks in WA. Jade Paul gives it back to Kayla McCulloch. She's just going to dictate this game as she does most weeks. McCulloch, 1-2 with Paul. She was looking for the run back of Jade Paul. But McGlynn mops up. Kicks it at Randazzo. Niemba pressing Yelas hard. Does well. And I think, yep, that was a Hawks ball. Yelas. Gives it to McCulloch. Niemba's intercepted it. So the subs are going to start rolling here for the Northern Hawks as Paul comes off. Cohen comes on. Buxy. Back to McCulloch. McCulloch to Cohen. That's a nice chip forward. Buxy just couldn't get there. Thompson picks up well. Lives it out to McGlynn. Niemba tries the back heel. So we're seeing a bit of flair here by Niemba. The Phoenix number 8. Definitely a good player. Yelas just kicks that one out, unfortunately. Cohen just wasn't on the same wavelength as her.
As Mulu on this near side plays to Chloe McGlynn. Cohen. McCulloch. Ball through the middle. Shot. Good save from Thompson. Niemba. Randazzo. Mulu. Mulu does well. Good turn. Ball through the middle from Randazzo. Cut out. Gets through on the second attempt, but can't find McGlynn. Ilias. Randazzo cuts it out once again. McGlynn's in support. Passed a little too far ahead of her run. As the number 2, Jasmine Baston, comes on now for the Hawks. Her first touch of the game. She's under pressure. Feeds it back to McCulloch. Back heel from Niemba, but she's given it away. It's Baston! It's hit the inside of the post and it's gone out. As it looked like a little bit of almost a sliding deflection that turned that goal bound. As Ruby Cohen's shot saved and out for a side ball. Ilias down the line. McCulloch back to Cohen. Back row to Ilias. Cuts inside. McCulloch ball inside, cut out. Mulu. McCulloch uses her body well. And it's still in. Ilias. Oh, it's a good save from Lindsay Thompson in goal. May not be a keeper regularly, but she's sure doing a good job so far as Niemba clears that one away. 8 minutes gone. Score still stands at 1-0. Cohen, she'll look to get shooting. She does. It was on target, but McGlynn blocks. And it's out for another corner. Ilias standing at halfway line. Will she look to come and receive? Will Cohen look to shoot once again? Ilias does look to receive, but Kayla McCulloch's ball, half a metre or so, too forward to Ilias's run. Niemba now. Randazzo, under a bit of pressure, does well. McGlynn's under pressure now. And she does even better. Picked out the runner Mulu, but she was unable to get that one under control. As Jade Paul, Jade Paul, and it looks like Buxy enters the court again. Buxy, good feet. Can't get the shot off. McGlynn defends well. Paul, she'll look to shoot. And she does. Ball to the back post. No one on the end of it. Paul under a bit of pressure. Does well, Buxy. Cohen, McGlynn. Mulu's in, but she can't find it. McGlynn over the top, looking for Mulu, but the line beats her to it as Buxy on the far side to Paul. Cohen looking for that diagonal ball. It was hit well, but it was cut out, and a foul's been called here by referee Albert. Niemba Will she shoot? She does. But Paul cuts it out, and she's under pressure here. Back to goal. Carla Edwards comes out and collects. Ball over the top from Cohen, or for Cohen. She can't quite get a hold of it. As Baston, that one goes out for a hook side ball. It's a foul nonetheless. Right on the halfway line. As Ruby Cohen, she's looking to line this one up. And it's a long range effort, not far off, but off target nonetheless is Lindsay Thompson. Randazzo, pressing coming from the Hawks. Randazzo gets it again, looks down the line, Cohen's intercepted. Good bit of feet, Jade Paul, Cohen gets it back again, ball over the top, and it's a good one. But Bucks' touch really let her down there, as she would have been in to score otherwise. She gets back and makes up for it though. Paul, Cohen cleans up at the back. Cohen again, looking for that 1-2 pass with Coral Buxy, and McCulloch's back on. The taliswoman for the Northern Hawks, along with Ruby Cohen, would be regarded by many as the two most influential players in that side. Jade Paul, also a former state representative, but she's been out injured for a while. Getting back into it slowly, however, as Randazzo, good feet down the line. And what can the Phoenix muster up here? It's a good bit of skill from the number 2 Styles, as it trickles out in the end. Cohen, will she look long? Goes inside to McCulloch. Cohen. Good ball through the middle. Buxy. Good touch this time, and she's turned inside. But she had a little bit more time than maybe she thought, and she scuffed her shot wide of the post as Nyemba makes a good run. Cohen comes out well, releases the ball. Buxy inside. Paul can get a shot off here, but Lindsay Thompson's equal to it. Phoenix could have been on the break. Cohen cuts it out well.
As Hawks are going to restart play here with Kayla McCulloch. Gives an easy ball to Cohen. Cohen gives it to Paul. Paul wide. Yelas has it now. Into Paul. Paul dummy. That was a good dummy by Paul. Kayla McCulloch unfortunately just not reading it. As Cohen intercepts that ball. To Paul. McCulloch. Styles does well. We've been told she's a bit of a young gun to watch out for. But Yelas runs through the middle. Toe poke. Another good save by Thompson. She's done well in goal for not a natural goalkeeper. McCulloch to Yelas. Assesses her options. Gives it back to McCulloch. To Cohen. Cohen outside of the football. Thompson does well again. McCulloch. Yelas goes one-on-one with Styles. Gives it back to Paul. Toe poke from Paul. Just wide. Goalkeeper's ball. Thompson looks for Randazzo. She just can't get that under control, unfortunately. Yelas, that was a sharp pass. Well read by Randazzo. As Paul restarts play. To Yelas. Cohen's made a great run. It's a great ball by Jade Paul. Cohen looking for back post. Oh, Kayla McCulloch just couldn't get that under control. That's better play from the Northern Hawks. As for all the possession, I haven't actually had many clear chances. Thompson hasn't had to do much in the goal. Phoenix are sticking to their game plan of defend first. Think about scoring goals later. It was a good idea there by Mulu. Hawks are going to restart here with Jade Paul. Yelas to McCulloch. McCulloch beats Styles just about. Still got it. Does well. Plays down the line. That'll be a Hawks side ball. Yelas looks for Batson, sorry. Mulu's under pressure, does very well. Keeps the ball, staying composed. Does very well. Paul wins it. Gives it to Yelas. Good press there by the Northern Hawks. Sorry, by the Phoenix on the Northern Hawks. Yelas tries to go to McCulloch, unfortunately. It just didn't quite work out there for the Hawks this time. Thompson. Looks for Ord there. Mulu does well, looking dangerous. She wins it back. Seems like a bit of a live wire. That was definitely a handball by Jade Paul. Hasn't been given by the referees. It's fallen to Batson. And that's a good finish. So that's come from an unfortunate misses by the referee. Yeah, it was a handball, but hasn't been given. Hawks played on. And it's 1-1. I think we'll see if we call this in the instant replay here. Edwards goes long there. It was a good touch by Yelas. Just missed, unfortunately, and Batson just slots it through the middle. Thompson couldn't do much there. Back live with play. Yelas on the ball. Looks through to Batson, who's got the goal for the Hawks. Ord tries to go one-on-one with McCulloch. Not an easy task. McCulloch defends well. She's got it back here from Edwards. That's a beautiful ball. Buxy looks for the run of Yelas, just not on the same wavelength there, unfortunately. But McCulloch's defending well here. Mulu has it as Chloe McGlynn's checking in. Here she is on the ball. That's a good ball to Mulu. McCulloch just shields it out there. Does well. Looks forward. Gives it to Yelas. Back to McCulloch. That's another good diagonal ball. But McGlynn reads that. And they're on here, Phoenix. McGlynn has it. Edwards can't hold it. Palm down. Yelas bells are out there. But that's good from the Phoenix. They're obviously trying to counter. It's a good game plan against the Hawks. Styles couldn't do much with that. Batson gives it to Buxy. Buxy one-on-one with McGlynn. Toe poke, just wide. Maybe should have passed that back out there to Batson. Batson, my bad. McGlynn goes through the middle to Mulu. Again, she's battled well. McGlynn goes long. Just goes out. Carla Edwards restarts the play. That's a great ball by Emmy Yelas. Buxy just couldn't get into control, and Yelas after that pass subs off. Obviously she's happy with her contribution so far. As Ruby Khan checks in. Hawks are pressing really high here. That's a good press by Hawks, in particular McCulloch. Thompson gives it away. Mulu gives it away through the middle. Cohen has time. Buxy gives it to McCulloch. Still has possession. Loses out there. Styles. Yep, we've been told earlier, I think we mentioned it, that she's supposed to be a top prospect here, Styles. The number 2 for Phoenix, so watch out for her now and in the future. McGlynn has it here. Oh, it was a good idea there. Mulu unfortunately couldn't get in front of her man. McCulloch has it. Has time. Oh, it's another good ball. So I think we can see here McCulloch seems to be the technical player in this Hawks team. Spraying good balls all over the court. As Phoenix have it here, McGlynn goes into Mulu. McCulloch defends very well again there.
Wins that one back for her team, Kayla McCulloch. Scores level now. Just under 2 minutes to go. Stop clock territory. McCulloch Ball to the back post. And Jade Paul. That one just rolling under her foot. She's not happy about it. Good ball from McCulloch, however. Hawks looking threatening, getting into the rhythm of the game. As Nyamba, Mikhail, and that one shielded out. Ruby Cohen on this far side. Assesses her options across court to Jade Paul. Puts her under a bit of pressure, and just as Mikhail was about to add that finishing touch, a last-ditch tackle from Ruby Cohen cuts out the chance. It's Jade Paul. Ball through the middle. Rolls through into the grateful arms of Carla Edwards. Kayla McCulloch. Cohen makes a run. McCulloch almost finds her. Cut out well by Mikhail. Buxy, loose pass. And she's gone through here. Mikhail! Oh, Edwards off her line. Quick, smart, puts in the block. Nyamba now, or Nyamba's looking to receive. Actually, no, it's Mulu, but that's a weak effort. Cohen has got McCulloch in support. Finds her, back post, Buxy. She's got to finish, but she can't. And Greg Farrell's not going to be happy at that one, and I don't think Coral Buxy will be either when she watches back the replay. A big chance there for the Hawks, and Ilias back on now. McCulloch, Cohen, McCulloch, Paul. Ball from Paul. Out of bounds, and Mulu will get play restarted here. 37 seconds left on the clock. Obviously, we're deep into stop clock territory. That's a ball over the top, a good one. Nyamba, can she get something on it? Unfortunately not from a Phoenix perspective. It's Carla Edwards. One last big chance for the Hawks potentially, but Ruby Cohen runs out of real estate. And 20 seconds left now. McGlynn, Mulu, looking for Mikhail but can't find her. Jade Paul sees that one out, and she'll look to get play restarted. Not long left now. Cohen can check in the middle and receive. She's got space. And it's McCulloch right up top for the Hawks. They go to Ilias. Cohen finds Paul in space. Ball to McCulloch, not a bad one, but defended well by McGlynn, and I think that'll be all she wrote for this half. With under a second left on the clock now, ball through for Phoenix, but not enough time to create anything as the first half rounded out 1-1 here. The early goal, or the own goal, Chloe McGlynn shot hitting Ilias on the way in. And then it was a late response from the youngster, Baston, leveling things up for the Hawks. We've got a good game on our hands. Hawks probably having the better of the chances and the bulk of the possession, but as usual, the Phoenix are always deadly on the counter-attack, and Nyambas look lively once again, as we will go to an ad break.
Futsal WA has social futsal competitions 5 nights a week, Mount Lawley and West Perth. Whether you're an individual or have a group of mates who want to play, there's a junior, men's, women's or mixed competition that will suit you. Contact us to get involved in futsal, an action-packed sport and the fastest growing sport in Australia.
on that point, I couldn't see this.
So
If you need to hire a goalkeeper to protect those TV screens.
I think we've just restarted the live stream here. So it's 1-1 between Phoenix Futsal Club and the Northern Hawks. We've got the Phoenix entering the court now, and Hawks entering in on the left of me. So I think Phoenix will be extremely happy with how this game has gone so far. Hawks have played well, just haven't actually made enough chances. The one shot they actually did get on target, it went in, so maybe that's just a sign. More shots from Hawks. As we restart here, Randazzo has it with her back to goal. Does very well. Niemba just couldn't do much with that. Coral Buxy gives it to Yelas. A nice chip forward, looking for McCulloch. Randazzo has it here. Randazzo to Niemba. Yelas defends well. Well defended there by Amy Yelas. Niemba gives it to Randazzo. Niemba, it's a sharp shot. Good save by Kyler Edwards. Edwards rolls out to Buxy. To Yelas. Yelas takes on Mulu. Yelas here. She was looking for McCulloch. I think Ruby Cohen just needs to create more of an angle there for Yelas to give it back to. Shouldn't have many options there, unfortunately. But Phoenix defended that well, so maybe it was just good defending. Randazzo here. So McGlynn gives it to Mulu. Gives it back to Randazzo. Randazzo to McGlynn. Tries to play first time to Mulu. Cohen intercepts that well. Yelas. That's a good diagonal ball. Coral Buxy probably had more time than she thought there. She could have brought that down and just gone into the goal. No one was really pressing her. But good effort. And that's a 4-second violation. The referee Albert all over that one. So Greg Farrell saying take your time to Buxy. Obviously he agrees with me after that last shot over the bar. So this will be an indirect free kick here for the Northern Hawks. Cohen and McCulloch standing over this one. Obviously it has to be touched as it's indirect. I'm going to say it's going to be a goal here. McCulloch lays it off Cohen. Good block by McGlynn. Maybe I should have had more faith in the Phoenix defense there. Yelas to Cohen. That's a bit of a loose ball. Cohen does well there. McCulloch gives it away. Niemba runs through the middle, but Culloch wins it back. Yelas. Good one-touch play there. Cohen. It's another good diagonal ball by Cohen. Again, Kayla McCulloch just couldn't get that one under control. Randazzo. Mulu gives it to Niemba. It's a beautiful back heel. Mulu. Another meter on the court there, and that was great play. But she's doing well. Cohen gives it to Yelas. That's a beautiful flick. McCulloch's got time here. Cuts it back. Randazzo. Right place, right time. Niemba, good touch. Fuck this. Buxy does well to defend that. Niemba's got it. Randazzo. McGlynn's got it here, being pressed by Cohen. Buxy's got it now after a loose pass by McGlynn. Buxy's got time. It's a 3v2. Cohen just puts it wide. Unfortunately, Yelas didn't make that run to the back post, but smart play by Hawks. They're playing well. I'd say they're going to go on and win this game. As Phoenix, I don't really think have even gone to Hawks' half yet. The game's all being played in Phoenix's half. Maybe here's a chance for Phoenix to reset and get forward. As we say that, it's given it away. McCulloch, beautiful ball. Yelas, again puts it wide. Surely Hawks aren't going to rue all these missed opportunities. As Thompson tries to go quick. Niemba, nice back roll. As I said, she's lost it. McCulloch gives it to Cohen. Cohen puts it wide. So yeah, the Northern Hawks are all over Phoenix here. I think it's just a matter of time before we see a goal. Unless Mulu can put one away here. Good save by Edwards. There we go. Phoenix, as I say, they haven't had one shot, have just gone up, and Styles has put that one away. So that's 2-1 now to Phoenix. They'll be happy with that. We'll see if we caught this on the instant replay. Having a look now. So it was a good throw there by Thompson. Goes long. Mulu did extremely well on Buxy, as it was a good sharp save by Edwards, but Styles had all the time in the world to just slot that into the bottom corner. So after all of Hawks' dominance, Phoenix go up the other end. One shot, one goal. As we're live here, McGlynn, nice feet. Loses out to Yelas. Styles recovers.
Yeah, a bit of a commentator's curse from Luke Ross is Phoenix go up the other end and put their first chance of the half away. A couple of near misses from the Hawks leading up to it, as the Phoenix are away again, but Jade Paul comes away with it on this occasion, and she looks through McCulloch. McCulloch, 1v1, McCulloch, and it's another missed opportunity. Greg Farrell would be pulling out his hair if he had any, as Styles, we said she was the one to watch out for, the goal scorer, the good youngster. She's pressed high at the back. And Paul can lay McCulloch off now. She's got her 5 metres. And shot from McCulloch looking on target, but Styles puts the block in before she can trouble Lindsay Thompson in net. McCulloch again. This time she has more space, but once again Styles puts the block in. Goals, defensive blocks. What can't this girl do? And yet again another corner as they pull the keeper. The Northern Hawks are very good with their 5th man. You'll never beat a Hawks side without them at least trying the tactic on you. And it could be costly here if Phoenix are able to get a shot off, but they're not. Edwards back on her line as Chloe McGlynn's diagonal ball given away. McCulloch looking for Buxy, but it's a good piece of defending by Mulu there. Paul, Edwards, up into the corner. She's actually in the middle now and she's got it. Edwards, loose pass. Ilias, come under pressure. Can she shoot? She does. And it wasn't on target, but Lindsay Thompson still makes the save. You're never sure from that kind of range. As they go up to halfway, Paul, shots from there ain't going to cut it. And without a keeper in net, they've got to be careful. As Diego Garcia calling the timeout, wants to steady the ship. And it gives Greg Farrell and Tom Ellis on the bench for the Hawks an opportunity to talk over their tactics. They'll want to move the ball around quickly.
So, John, with 13 minutes and 53 seconds remaining in this game, Phoenix leading 2-1 against the odds, some would say. What do you think is going to happen for the round of the game? Because personally, I think Hawks will probably pull out a 5th man and win, as they seem to do that very often. As you may be able to hear right near us, Greg Farrell's not happy. Yep, he's just said don't lose the game with an expletive in there, but we can't repeat that. Yep, so as he's just said, we don't need any instructions. Just go and win the game. Wise words from a wise man over there.
Well, still plenty of time left, and as I said, they're only a kick away from drawing level, and when you look at the chances they've had in this half, and even in the first half, you'd almost think it would be harder to miss some of those chances. But nonetheless, the score stands at 2-1. Diego Garcia using up every second of his timeout, as Lindsay Thompson will get play restarted here. Quite a narrow setup from the Phoenix at the moment, and it's an immediate high press from the Hawks. Will it pay off? Jade Paul looks for McCulloch, but it's given away. Mikhail, good back roll. Merlu, she's looked lively. Ball through the middle, cut out by Yulius. She's on the attack now. Good interception by Mikhail to slow the play down, and now they can get in shape. It's 5 against 4. Edwards comes up for it. And it's going to be McCulloch orchestrating play from the back with Ilias on the left side, Paul on the right side, and Carla Edwards and Buxy going from side to side in the corner. As Edwards has it in the corner, she shoots, but it's a good block from Styles. She's been very good today.
So as we can see here, Northern Hawks have continued with their fifth man, probably a smart choices. They are quite good at it. I know they practice it quite a bit. Here's McCulloch. That's a beautiful diagonal ball. Edwards puts it in. She's happy with that one. That was a great finish by Kyla Edwards. It was a great ball by Kayla McCulloch. See if we caught this one in the instant replay. Just having a look here. We didn't catch the instant replay there, unfortunately, but we can say Kayla McCulloch, good diagonal ball. Edwards, good finish. As here she is again. Cohen, inside to Paul, turns well. And just like that, just like London Buses, with one comes two. Well done, Jade Paul. She'll be happy with that one. I see if we caught this one in the instant replay. I think we did. McCulloch. Wide to Cohen. Cohen with a left foot and Paul toe poke, bottom corner. So a minute ago it was 2-1 Phoenix and now it's 3-2 to Hawks. Just how fast it can change down here. As Yelas has it here. So McCulloch gives it back to Yelas. McCulloch makes a good run. Wasn't seen. Mulu gives it to Randazzo. Here she is again, Mulu. Time. Styles has time. Gives it away to McCulloch. McCulloch to Yelas. To Cohen. Pressed by Randazzo. Does well there under pressure. Paul gives it wide. McCulloch does well. Cohen's got time. Good ball to Paul. Good first touch. Gives it to Yelas. First time ball to McCulloch. Well defended here by Phoenix, and they're going for another counter attack. Unfortunately, that ball's just behind Styles. As Emma Yelas just checks out here. So 3-2 now to the Northern Hawks with just over 10 minutes remaining. As Jasmine Batson's just come back on. Scored a goal in the first half. Has played well so far. McCulloch, what a ball there. She's just dictating play herself, really. Mulu. Cohen puts a foot on it and wins that well. McCulloch. To Cohen. Cohen, it's a nice ball to Batson. Batson plays down the line to Cohen. Cohen toe poke. Good save by Thompson. So Jade Paul has it now. Cohen has time. Gives it away. Mulu does well. So I think if Phoenix are going to get back in this, it's going to be through Mulu. She looks like the danger man for them. That was a forced by Cohen. It was well read by Styles, but Cohen's got it back. McCulloch back to goal. I thought that was a Hawks ball, but it's been given to the Phoenix. The Styles restarts play here. Mulu, nice one-touch ball. Unfortunately, a teammate just wasn't on the same wavelength as her. That was Mikhail. Cohen, so McCulloch. McCulloch has time. Paul. McCulloch does well under pressure. Paul cuts inside, done well, using her body well. Gives it to Cohen. Cohen's got time. Cuts it on her right, gives it to Paul. Paul to McCulloch. McCulloch looks up. Gives it to Paul. Paul, it's a sharp shot. Good save by Thompson. Phoenix. Mikhail gives it wide to Styles. Styles runs out of room. Yeah. Buxy gives it inside to Yelas. Yelas driving forward. Gives it to Batson. Yelas battling for it, but she's just been outdone there by Ord, but it's Yelas gets the ball back here. Yelas looks up, Cohen goes for a long shot. Doesn't really trouble the goal. So just under 8 minutes left here. Phoenix still in this game, but Hawks are starting to run over them. As you can see here, Cohen's done well. Batson has it. Cohen gets it back. Ord does very well, but unfortunately for them, there's no one forward for her to give it to. Yelas has time. Cohen looks up, tries the diagonal ball. Well read there by Mikhail. She runs out of room. We're running nowhere fast. Yelas has it here to Cohen. Ruby Cohen has time. Yelas, that's a beautiful first time touch by Yelas. Styles reads it. Cohen reads that. It's getting a bit scrappy here. Cohen puts a foot on it. She just slows it down. Buxy has it now. Back to goal. Gives it wide to Yelas. She'll just put a foot on it. Gives it wide to Cohen. And that's a beautiful ball by Ruby Cohen. Unfortunately, Batson just ran down the line there. She would have got that. Unfortunately, she ran straight through the middle. So the danger man for the Phoenix is back on, Mulu. She has it here. Ord does well. Niemba's got it. She goes through the legs of Yelas, using well. And she went round Carla Edwards there. But Carla Edwards stuck her foot out and got a nice deflection that came back off Niemba. So very well done there by the Hawks keeper. She throws long. McGlynn gets that. She checks back in. Edwards goes long again. Batson's done well. Gets in front of McGlynn. But McGlynn defends well there. And it's a Hawks corner kick. With Batson. Gives it to Cohen. Side foot effort. Just goes over. Thompson goes long. Niemba, good first touch, but gives it away. Mulu just wasn't on the same wavelength as her. Batson tries to take on McGlynn. McGlynn does well. She's running down the line. That's very well done there by Ruby Cohen. Very well defended.
And Carla Edwards now. Yelas on that near side. Buxy holds it up well. She turns. Can't quite get past Catalina out as McCulloch, Ilias, cuts inside or cuts down the line, and she's still going. Wins it back, Ilias, looking for McCulloch inside, but she's lost it, and Mulu comes away with it, but in the end, the ball goes out for the side for a Phoenix kick in. McGlynn, loose pass. Hawks regain possession as 4 minutes 48 on the clock now. Plenty of time left for either the Hawks to extend their lead or for Phoenix to get back in this game. As ball to target and Buxy turns and shoots, but effort nowhere near troubling Thompson. Mulu. She's come away with it here, Mulu, driving down the right flank, looking to take on McCulloch. And almost did so, but there was a foul in there. Will we see cars for it out? A referee Albert coming up to the area of infringement, and it's a free kick within range. Chloe McGlynn, she's got a good shot, as we saw with that first effort of the game. Good ball from her to the back post. Ilias turning it into her own net, so she'll be looking to replicate something similar here. Coming in now, Chloe McGlynn, good effort, and almost turned goal bound by Aud. Mulu, McCulloch, good from her to clean it up, and now Buxy, 1v1, Buxy around the keeper, and it's a penalty as Lindsay Thompson bringing Buxy down, and she gets a yellow card for her troubles. In the end, it didn't look like it was going to be a goal either way, as Buxy's touch took her way too far out wide. However, clipped on the way through, and Jade Paul has a chance to extend the Hawks' lead for her second goal of the match. Paul versus Thompson. Paul, and she's done it. 4-2 to Jade Paul. Or I should say 4-2 to the Northern Hawks. Jade Paul completes her bracing.
It's the Jade Paul show. It's the Jade Paul show over here. We'll check on this penalty. Oh, we missed it on the instant replay.
Thompson staying in the middle and Paul picking out the right-hand corner as McCulloch under pressure here, but she gets out of trouble. Never mind, she loses it. McCulloch's lively, wins it back almost, and it's trickled off McCulloch's foot and out for a Phoenix ball. McLean demanding 5 meters and out. She's unable to control. McCulloch, good feet. Phoenix ball again. And I want to work something quickly here. 2 minutes 24 left on the clock. McLean wants it. She'll get it. McLean in the middle. Good ball, looking for out, but it's cut out by Elias. Back roll from Buxy, and it's a good one. 3v1. Can they work it? Jade Paul for the hat trick. Oh, what a goal from Jade Paul, and she's really turned this game around.
It really is the Jade Paul show here at Perth Modern. This is Jade Paul's world. We're just living in it, as we'll see here on the instant replay. That's cool, calm and collected finish there by Jade Paul. She'll be over the moon with that one. As the Hawks are now winning 5-2. And outrageously, Jade Paul's actually been taken off. Kayla McCulloch has it here. Gives it wide to Yelas. I'd say this game's over now as a contest. It's been good. As McCulloch has it here. Hawks will want a few more goals. Another good ball there by Kayla McCulloch. Unfortunately, Batson wasn't quite on the same wavelength. Hawks are pressing high here. Styles goes through the middle, loses it. Batson has it. Yelas gets it back. So we've got a bit of goal hanging action here from Phoenix as Chloe McGlynn's waiting on the halfway line. I mean, if you need a goal, you may as well. And that's not going to help with Randazzo kicking it off the line. Buxy, and she's done the exact same thing. Will we get it third time lucky? Yes. Nope, no, it's not. Here we go, fourth time lucky. Buxy, oh. She's done well there. As Yelas puts it in. Buxy has it here, Batson.
Well done, Jazz. Emma's there. Forwards, Jazz. Forwards.
McCulloch has it here. A minute left. Niemba defends well. McCulloch will restart play.
Jazz, come this side. Come this side. Emma's left. Give it to her.
Yelas. Nice touch past McGlynn. And I think that's a bad call there by the ref. There was a clear advantage. It's not being given. Yelas not happy. Greg Farrell not happy. Nobody's happy. The referee looks quite happy though. Yelas has it here. Buxy. Wide. McCulloch. She's got heaps of time. Kayla McCulloch looks for the back post there to Batson. Couldn't quite get it through, but good intent by Kayla McCulloch. McCulloch to Yelas. Yelas to Buxy. Yelas has it again. Looks up. McCulloch has it. Good first touch. That's probably 2 fouls there by Chloe McGlynn, but a good advantage there by the refs as Buxy goes round.
And what a goal that would have been from Coral Buxy. An amazing ball over the top and a good touch to bring it down. Rounding the keeper, but shot blocked on the line as McCulloch looking for that back post. Baston tries to hold it up. Phoenix could be in on a counter-attack here, but defended well by the Hawks. As into the last 20 seconds now, Baston looking for her second, but she can't get on the end of that one. Lindsay Thompson out to Styles. She's been good for the Phoenix today. McCulloch wins it. Buxy, McCulloch, she'll want to get her name on the score sheet. Oh, good ball from McCulloch. Baston holds it up well. And that's all she wrote, folks. 5-2 here. The Northern Hawks coming from a 2-1 deficit. Only all of 13 minutes ago, and Jade Paul turned on her A game to single-handedly win the game for the Hawks with a late hat-trick. Goal scorers for the Northern Hawks today. Jade Paul, a clear man of the match with the 3. Carla Edwards with, looks like a goal from the 5th man play, and Jasmine Baston with that first half finish. Then for the Phoenix, an Emma Ilias own goal courtesy of Chloe McGlynn's shot, and it also looks like it was Maya Stiles with a finish into the empty net. Now, we'll be back with the broadcast very soon for the Scarborough Sharks taking on the ECU Jets in what should be a very tight affair.